everyone, it's Mrs Edwards here. I hope you're keeping well and you've had a lovely Easter break. I'm here with 9 of my friends and we're having a tea party. We have almost eaten all of our Easter chocolate, apart from one bar. Now, I know that there are 35 pieces of chocolate in this bar and there are 10 people sat around here. So my problem is, how do I divide this chocolate bar amongst everyone here? At home, can you have a think about what the number sentence would be to work this out? We will come back to this at the end of the video. Let's go and check out the LI for today in the meantime. So, our LI today is, can I divide a number by 10 and 100? First of all, when we divide, does our number get bigger or smaller? Have a think. That's right, the number gets smaller. Now, before we look at dividing by 10 and 100, let's warm up our brains with some general division. Let's make a picture together. You will see a series of division number sentences at the bottom. The answers will be on the white grid. When you've found the answer, shout out the answer. 54 divided by 6 equals 9. 48 divided by 8. The answer is 6. 40 divided by 4 equals 10. 24 divided by 6. The answer is 4. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 40 divided by 5 equals 8. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. 42 divided by 6. The answer is 7. And the last one, 8 divided by 4, to complete the puzzle, is 2. Let's look back at the LI for today. Can I divide a number by 10 and 100? We know our numbers get smaller. Let's take a look at place value. When we are dividing, the numbers always move to the right, making the value smaller. However, the decimal point never ever moves, only the numbers. Let's have a go at dividing by 10. If I write the number 27, it looks like this. Now normally I would not put a decimal point and a 0 afterwards for a whole number, but because we are dividing, I'm putting this in to show you how we move the numbers. So, if I'm dividing by 10, my number will become 10 times smaller. Each digit will move one place to the right. An easy way to remember how many places to move is to look at the number 10. The number 10 has 1 0, so we move one place. Let's get moving. First of all, remembering the decimal point does not move. So, our number sentence, 27 divided by 10. There's our decimal point staying where it is. The 0 moves across one place to become 0 hundredths. The 7 moves across to the tenths to become 7 tenths, and the 2 moves across one place to the ones to become 2 ones. So 27 divided by 10 is 2.70, or we can say 2.7. Let's look at another example. If I write 184, it looks like this. Our number sentence for the division will be 184 divided by 10. The decimal point stays where it is, and we start moving the numbers one place to the right. So the 0 becomes 0 hundredths, the 4 becomes 4 tenths, the 8 becomes 8 ones, and the 1 becomes 1 10. So 184 divided by 10 is 18.40, or 18.4. Now it's your turn. Have a look at these questions. Pause the video and answer as many as you can. At the bottom there are 3 challenge questions. These are slightly harder, but follow the same method and have a go. How did you get on? Here are the answers in green. Great work everyone so far. Now let's look at dividing by 100. If I write the number 389, it looks like this. My number sentence is 389 divided by 100. Again, our numbers are moving to the right, except this time, because we are dividing by 100, our number is getting 100 times smaller. we are moving the numbers 2 places. An easy way of remembering this is to look at the zeros in 100. There are 2 of them. That should remind us that we are moving the numbers 2 places. The decimal point does not move. So 0 tenths moves 2 places across to become 0 thousandths. The 9 moves 2 places across to become 9 hundredths. The 8 moves across to become 8 tenths. The 3 moves across to become 3 ones. 389 divided by 100 is 3.890, or we can say 3.89. Let's look at another example. If I write 4,216, it looks like this. My number sentence would be 4,216 divided by 100. The decimal point does not move. The other numbers move 2 places to the right. So the 0 becomes 0 thousandths, the 6 moves across to become 6 hundredths, the 1 becomes 1 tenth, the 2 becomes 2 ones, and the 4 becomes 4 tens. 4,216 divided by 100 is 42.160, or 42.16. Now it's your turn again. Have a go at dividing by 100. At the bottom you can see 3 challenge questions. Don't worry if you think these numbers look a little tricky. Use the same method of moving the numbers 2 places to the right. Pause the video now and have a go. Here are the answers. How did you get on? Fantastic! Let's recap on what we've learnt so far. When we are dividing, numbers will move to the right as they become smaller. The decimal point never moves, only the numbers. When you are dividing by 10, numbers move 1 place. When you are dividing by 100, numbers move 2 places. So I have a question for you. How many places would numbers move if we were to divide by 1,000? Show the answer on your fingers now. Excellent! That's right, 3 places. If you want to practice dividing by 10 and 100 at home, why not make it a game? You will need a dice, 2 pieces of paper or card labelled divide by 10 and divide by 100, and a pen and paper. You can decide how big to make your starter number by how many times you roll the dice. Reese will roll 3 times for a 3-digit number.
3, 1, 1.
He writes the number down and then chooses a card to complete his number sentence before working out the answer.
Divided by 100. Equals 3.11.
Maybe you could challenge your grown-up or sibling to see who can calculate the answer first, or perhaps to see how many questions you can answer in 2 minutes. Have fun! Remember at the beginning of the video I didn't know how to divide the chocolate? I've turned that dilemma into a word problem. Mrs. Edwards has 35 pieces of chocolate that she needs to share equally between 10 friends. How many pieces do they all get? I asked you to have a think about a number sentence. Can you think of that number sentence now and work out the answer for me? Pause the video. I will do the same. Brilliant! The number sentence would be 35 divided by 10, and the answer would be 3.5 pieces of chocolate. I'd better get back to the tea party. Thank you so much for your help today. You have worked really, really hard. Now I know that everybody here gets 3.5 pieces of chocolate, or 3.5. So, 1, 2, 3.5 for you. This might take a while. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video on dividing by 10 and 100. I'll see you again soon. My friends have certainly enjoyed their tea party anyway.